Morning, guys. Farming is fun. Farming is fun. Farming is fun. So I got my 4 loads in yesterday, as you guys saw, and as I said, I forgot to grab my camera afterwards because I was in such a hurry. But I had some concerns in some of our fields. We finished seeding May 13th and I still wasn't seeing beans out of the ground. It is June 8th or 9th or 7th, I don't even know. So I sent pictures and I was looking at what was going on. They came out, the beans were still down there but still alive. They came out and said we have to replant. I'll show you guys. So if we weren't already busy, now we're even busier. We had so many loads of corn to haul, and now we got to do all this replant. I'm out here in this corn stubble, and this is one of the fields. You guys see very many beans coming out of the ground? Because I don't. There's one, there's one. I mean, here's a few trying to get through the corn trash, but I don't know if them are actually gonna make it. Them might, but there's some up there. Can any of you see where the row is? Because I can't. There's literally nothing coming up out here. And you dig down, they're down there, but like this guy, more than likely is gonna break its cotyledon. That's what we're finding when we dig, is all the cotyledons are just not able to come out of the ground, breaking the stem off like that, and then it's dead, it doesn't grow. So what happened here, we're thinking, what the agronomist, at least I think he was an agronomist. Yeah, well, we're gonna say he was an agronomist. Smarter dude than me came out. What we're thinking happened is when we got done seeding this, it was right before that rain and that heat, and then that rain came. We got 5.5 inches of rain over 6 days with really cold weather, and that bean was just not a strong enough bean to get out of the ground. So every field that we planted this variety of bean, that I'm not going to say the variety or the company that supplies the variety, because I don't want to throw them under the rug, because I was super excited about this bean. It was supposed to be a ginormous yielding bean. It was a new bean they had phenomenal luck with last year. They just had a really bad batch of seed this year, and that happens. I honestly am hoping to maybe try planting this again in the future, just on a smaller scale. They've had really good luck with it last year. This year it flopped. It had a bad batch of seed. They're making it right. They're covering all of our seed costs, all of our treatment costs, everything. So I have nothing bad to say about them. I'm very pleased and very happy. They came out here, adjusted and worked with my time when I was trying to truck and get stuff done. They came later in the evening and they came and looked at this. So I'm very happy and pleased with the service we've been getting. So thank you. You guys know who all you are, but this just really sucks that we have to replant now. And it's not gonna be cool potatoes because we got rain coming tonight. Great. I mean, I love rain, but now I got to replant. And these corn stalks are really wet right now. That means no-till is not going to go through this. So that's cool. Could put the planter to this, but the planter, the disc blades are beyond shot, and we really don't want to run that. Or get disc blades for it anymore this year. Oh, there's one bean. Oh, we got a survivor. There's another survivor. I maybe have, in this area, I don't even know. I can't even guess population. 30,000, because I think in a 21 inch and 2 15-inch rows, you count how many plants you have, and that's what your population is. There's a lot of moisture still in the soil, and it hasn't rained in 20 days. So yeah, that's where we're at. We drove around and looked at fields, and we discovered we get to replant. How exciting, right? Thought we were done seeding. So it was definitely a combination of weather. He called it poor vigor on the seed. I don't know what that means. He was talking smarter language than me, but that's what's wrong with this crop. We got to replant it. Oh, I was so excited too, like I said, because we got it in so early. It was supposed to be such an amazing variety of seed. And I was hoping for some big yields with this stuff because we gave her big smoke. But now our really big yields are just, if we get the rain, gonna be maybe just big yields, because I'm still gonna give it big smoke. You know, and it's the weekend too. Can't drive truck on the weekend, so I was maybe looking forward to taking the weekend off. That can't happen anymore. Okay, first order of business. I gotta go get Daryl the dog. I get in the pickup here to go get Daryl the dog, and it just says continue driving, exhaust filter plugged, must continue driving, blah 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 blah. Now here I am, I put it in third gear to just rev the crap out of it and get it as hot as possible. We're having a good day. I need my mustache back. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, the pickup is fixed, Brandon. Pickup is fixed. What did you come to conclusion here with?
They're 14 inches.
And what shot again? 14?
14 and a half, technically.
Holy schmoly.
3 people, 2 of them responded.
They said 14 and a half?
Yep.
Okay, Sir Brandina has Daryl the dog home right there, the conveyor. I guess let's start the tractor and see what happens. See if she starts. She's been sitting Sitting there for a while looking pretty. What the heck? There's conveniently a knife chilling on the ground right there. I don't have mine. I lost it. So I can check the oil. That was awesome. My day was just made. Why is there no oil on this dipstick? Very, very little. That is not cool potatoes. My day was made and crushed in a big hurry. That should not be that low. I mean, the tractor's on a little bit of a hill. It's not the most level, but that is not cool potatoes. We're definitely gonna have to add some oil. This oil looks good. Why? Come on, man. Come on, drills. We got a little bit. We have a little bit left. I know. I told you guys we were done. I thought so too. You got enough life left in you for one more shot. Now I gotta try to air up this tire. Cool, cool, cool. Not really. We gotta call Cameron. Tell him to get his butt out here and we gotta get to work. Get out here and help me get stuff ready so we can start seeding. We woke him up from his beauty rest. I need an air compressor. Where is there an air compressor? Are you in here? Of course it's not where it belongs. Where else would it be? Okay, I've acquired the air compressor. Okay, we're gonna leave that to air up. I'm gonna go do other stuff in the yard. Forget about that. Once I hear a very large boom, I'll know that that's full. I'll come back and take that off. I have to get the neighbor's tractor started there with his gravity box because there's still his seed on my drill. Gotta get that out of there. Back onto his gravity box. This gravity box is one big mamma jamma. 744 bushel. Sucker's huge. Now, will his tractor start? Does it have weak batteries? I don't know. I just work here. We gotta give her a go though. Oh, it looks like mice live in here. Nibbles, you leave me alone. Fires right up. We'll let this warm up for a moment because I do have to pull it in the proper area to unload that. Another thing I need to do is get a truck ready. Put seed on because we have seed coming, obviously. That you kind of need that to replant. So, open the traps up, clean the little bit of corn that was in here from hauling this week out. Good thing I didn't fill this thing for Monday, because otherwise we'd have a really big problem. I didn't hear a boom, but I happened to be walking by. She looks foolish. This says it's at 60, so good enough to get it to the main compressor and get her up to spec. Probably should put the cover on. You know, this is one of the tires I blew the other day when I was so talented and blew two of them 3 seconds apart. And we also don't have any more spare tires left. So I really am wishing I had my mustache powers right about now. You know, maybe I should have cleaned this cab out. I hope Nibbles hasn't found a way in here. I'm not seeing any remnants of him. Nibbles, be nice to me. I hope she starts and the battery's not dead. Oh, what was I worried about? I'm driving a John Deere. Okay, getting the second drill hooked up to the new RX, the 640 actually, because the other 620 that was on this drill is now in the grain cart, and I think we're just gonna leave that on there. How to really scream bloody murder. Have one of those snap on your fingernail. Okay, pull ahead, oh, line up-ish. Okay, back hopper, this needs to be drained. Yeah, this is the neighbor's seed. So we gotta get that out of there. And then the back hopper, the other drill has leftover seed from when we were still seeding. We gotta make sure that them meters aren't plugged. We're gonna burn that out first, and then we are going to get the new variety that they have coming. Okay, I don't really want to do this because the discs are shot on the planter, but we are going to do some replant and some of that really thick corn trash with the planter. 300-ish acres or so, don't exactly know yet, but we got to get the corn bowls switched out to the bean bowls, right, Brandon? So you have fun with that. I'm going to now get some oil in this tractor because it was basically empty. That's good. That means progress. Looks like our seed has arrived. Well, we got all 3 outfits ready to go. Mine's ready. Mitchie's actually already down there in the field. Looks like he's already mudded up too, so that's good. And then the planter's all filled up too. So we're gonna give her a big smoke today until we get rained out with 3 outfits. Should get a lot of them replanted, but not all of them. I kind of just put the camera down because I was so focused on getting these things rolling that I just quit grabbing the camera and turning it on. So yeah, all we did is get these things ready. Now we're gonna seed. Well guys, the farming excitement has begun. Remember when I jackknifed the drill? It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me this time. Got another jackknife. Now we're gonna see if we can get you out of here. Try and turn up just a little bit and pull forward. Just a little. I'm gonna stand here and watch. You're stuck. Yeah, sadly it's not driving out of it even if you go straight. We're gonna rip a lug off the tractor or end up bending the hitch. Just because, like technically if you would drive straight, it wouldn't make sense that it would come out of it. But he sunk into it so far, and it's an A-frame on the hitch. It's not a straight hitch, so good job, Jay.
Joe is not gonna be happy.
Okay, are you calling him or am I?
I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see him. Well guys, it's a new day. We were given a big smoke yesterday and I just couldn't think of anything smart nor stupid to say. Went to church this morning and now we're getting back at it. And I am in the field that we did the jackknife. It's actually right over that little ledge right there. So we're coming up on it, have a little bit of PTSD going here, but I think I'm gonna be ready for it this time. We got one more round, next pass, and it's happening. There she be. It doesn't look like a steep hill at all on camera, but it definitely is. Okay, here we go. The infamous, the horrifying hill. We're gonna do this a lot slower and a lot more gentle this time. Slow down, we're not in a hurry. I am in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry right now. Okay, I'm not. So last time I engaged auto steer and turned quick, and I think that's what threw me in the jackknife. We did all the turning manually there that time. We did it. I learned my lesson. We did not have a repeat, guys. JT had a repeat yesterday, but it wasn't me. There's too much work to go around, and somehow it makes it through it without plugging anything up. So, or just sending it. I seeded through that the first time too, but that 5.5 inches of rain we got a few weeks ago made it cool up a little bit there. Well, JT and I filled up. We're heading down to some far away stuff that needs some replant. That's where we actually switched varieties to this variety. And as you guys saw a few videos ago, I blew both of our spare tires. It's the weekend and we never got more spare tires because we were gonna make that a next year us problem. 14 miles an hour to make it about 25-ish, 20 miles. A little over an hour we should be there. Hope we don't blow a tire because if we do, we are screwed. Hey, you know, good old North Dakota, it's never windy here. Good grief. I think it's steady 40 mile per hour winds today. My phone says 35, but I'm gonna call it 40. Driving down the road with this giant tractor, I can feel the tractor rocking like it's a hurricane out there. The only thing North Dakota doesn't have is alligators. We have hurricanes, we have winters, we have tornadoes. They say we have earthquakes, but I've never seen one. We've got it all here, guys. North Dakota's awesome. Are we having fun?
Oh, just a blast.
Well, I think that's it. JT and I, this is what I was afraid of. JT and I were giving a big smoke until we couldn't anymore. What happened to my marker? That's not cool potatoes. Oh, we got a lot done. We're definitely well over half done with all the replant. Actually, if I had a half a day, I think I could finish it all. That's cool. Okay, I know I had a marker somewhere, but I don't know where it went. This guy needs to clean his trash out of his cab. Good grief, this is why we can't have nice things. Well, I was gonna write your name on the window because you are my second one. Since I don't have my marker and I can't write your name on the window, I will just give you a shout out, I guess. Daryl, I don't know how to say your last name. Daryl, you know who you are. Thank you for being my second member on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to help support the channel further, I do have memberships. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to. I'm just telling you that the option is there. I would appreciate, though, I would ask you guys to like the video if you can. Leave a comment because it helps push my videos out more. And subscribe. It's free if you didn't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Today's end of video comment is going to be tractor. Bye.